I had recently returned from living in France for about 8 years, where I fled Thatcher's Britain as a sort of political refugee, and joined the peasants in the south of France. So I was a goat herd for about 8 years. I had 80 goats, and Labour had just been voted back in, which seemed like a good time to come back to England. So I arrived back in London, got some part-time work, hooked up with a girlfriend, went round her house at some point. She shared a house with a guy that did house clearances and auctions and that kind of thing. And standing in her living room was a French Mirecourt double bass with a broken neck. And I fell to my knees in front of it and refused to leave the house until he sold it to me. And I woke up in the morning with it next to me in my double bed, and that was the beginning of a fine romance. As a teen, I wanted to be an artist, so I did some painting and that kind of thing, but was always playing music, writing songs and that kind of thing. Repairing instruments makes me feel quite different to playing music, just because I think the boundaries are very clear. The whole process of painting a picture or maybe playing music is not a linear thing. It's a sort of self-invention as it goes along, with a very unclear destination. When you're repairing an instrument, you have a very, very specific job to do. So you're using your artistic skills, your eyes and touch and feel and colour sense and some chemistry, some all sorts of things all thrown in to try to get this thing how you want it to be. But that's a very finite point. In that aspect, this work is actually then very comforting. I'm a kind of anti-businessman. All I did was just stand at a bench and just wanted to fix basses. So I found a bench and started fixing basses, and people kept coming. This role now suits me, where I'm kind of supporting some of the most incredible musicians who are out there doing the most incredible things. If I can help them to achieve that, then it somehow fulfills, in a way, the same kind of feelings in me that it used to back in the day.
So, okay,